Hello everyone, Sharon Lee Sims here, just wanting to pop on and say a quick hello. Wanted to see how you're all faring in these uncertain times. Here in Australia, we're not actually in lockdown as such, although social isolation, staying at home is strongly encouraged and recommended. So I myself am doing my own part in that, only going out for essential services and a little bit of work that I can't avoid. Keeping myself separated as much as possible from family and friends, and that's actually quite difficult for me. I like to spend my time with family and friends. The kind of work that I do, if you don't know me, I am in the service industry, health and wellbeing specifically. So my business is based around people and personal contact, so I've had to shut most, if not all of that down at the moment. But I'm not coming here today to complain about that or talk about anxiety necessarily, although I know a lot of you are feeling that, and certain members of my family are definitely in the grips of fear and anxiety at the moment. And I'm going to be bringing you a video a little bit later on, if not today then tomorrow, helping you hopefully with some tools on how to at least manage that anxiety. Let's face it, we are in uncertain times at the moment. For many of us, completely unprecedented. We've not experienced anything like this before. So feeling fear, feeling anxiety is completely normal, completely natural under the circumstances. And there are a lot of things out of our control at the moment, but there are also many things that are within our control, and they're some of the things that I would like to talk to you about moving forward. But at the moment, I wanted to keep this fairly brief, although that is difficult for me. Those of you that watched my videos in the past, I do like to talk, so I will keep this as brief as I possibly can. However, like I said, I just want to talk to you, let you know what I'm doing in this isolating time at the moment. Yes, I have chosen to be fairly separate. I'm trying to keep my family and friends as safe as I possibly can, as well as other members of the public, and I hope you're all doing your bit in that as well. I have many friends and family who are predisposed perhaps to maybe contracting this, so I'm doing my best to keep my distance there. Anyway, again, let's not harp on about that. We all know what the situation is. So what am I doing in this time of isolation? Well, I've tried to take the most positive aspect from this situation as I possibly can. So I'm enjoying the fact that I don't have to wear makeup every day, although wearing makeup every day is my choice. Being in isolation, I'm not wearing any makeup, which is a refresher for my skin, I'm sure. Not necessarily having to do anything fabulous with my hair. I can just run a brush through it and get on with my day, so that's quite liberating as well. I can wear my favourite essential oils as opposed to perfume and not worry that perhaps some of the oils might be a little bit confronting or overpowering for other people. So I'm enjoying that aspect, doing the things that I really enjoy. Again, as I said, the essential oils. On a more serious note though, how am I choosing to spend this time, having all this time on my hands? Look, some of my business can be conducted online, and I am doing that. But in these uncertain times, many people are just preferring to bunker down. So I do have quite a bit of free time on my hands at the moment. So I'm, tending towards more of my own spiritual path, putting more time into my own spiritual practice. And it's something that I do regularly, daily anyway, but I do now have more time to do that, and I don't have to set a specific time. I can do it at any time throughout the day, but I am putting more time and effort into my own personal spiritual practice. I'm reconnecting with my love of reading. I've always been a reader. I've always read. Again, I have more time to do a little bit more of that and not feel guilty at all. I can sit down with a cup of tea and get lost in a book for half an hour, 3 hours. It doesn't really matter. Something I really enjoy. I'm not a novel reader. I do read self-development and spiritual books. Whatever, if you enjoy reading, again, now's a really good time to do that without any of the guilt that we sometimes hold around doing that. I'm working on building my online presence as well. As I said, a lot of my business can be conducted online, but it's not really about that for me. It's getting in and doing the nitty gritty of the things that I've always told myself I don't have time for, tidying up my websites, my Facebook account, my Google, my business profiles, things like that. So I'm working on that, doing a little bit more, being a bit more active on social media. The other thing that I'm doing is I'm taking some time to do the basic everyday home activities and some of the not so basic, catching up on ironing, reorganising my drawers and things like that. I am a Virgo, so I do enjoy organisation, and it's something that I pride myself on anyway. But having a bit more free time, I can indulge that love of order and organisation. So yeah, the Virgo in me is incredibly happy right now. So my question to you is, what are you doing? What are you doing in this period of isolation? And I do hope that you are, to the best of your ability, isolating as much as you can. I know some of you out there do have jobs that we as a society are relying on, and so I do thank you from the bottom of my heart. But those of us that don't really need to be out and about, I hope you are considering others, if not yourself, and staying at home. So what are you doing? Let's start a conversation. What are you doing to keep yourself busy? Are you sitting around and just enjoying the time to relax? Are you doing any personal development? What is it? What are you doing? I'm happy for you to start a conversation with that. And what a way for us all to interact while we can't physically be in each other's presence. Just putting a couple of messages up on, this post would be great. Connect with me on WhatsApp, on Messenger, whatever forum really works for you. But another thing I wanted to let you know, something else that I'm incredibly excited about in this period of isolation, I get to wear some of my favourite clothes, like this amazing Ganesha tank top that I got in Bali a few years ago. Yes, it is little things. But, and that brings me to another point. This is one of my favourite shirts, and I don't wear it very often because I feel it's perhaps not appropriate to wear out in public. Am I saving it for a special occasion? I don't know. But I haven't worn it as much as perhaps I could have or would have. So why do we save things for a special occasion? Why do we keep things to only use in certain times? That really got me to thinking. I pulled this out of my cupboard this morning. I thought, oh, I love this shirt. I've probably worn it once or twice in the last 4 years. That's absolutely crazy. So maybe take this time to reflect on those things. What things do you enjoy? What are your favourite things? And what are you saving them for? Every day is a precious gift. Every day should be celebrated. So wear those things that you enjoy wearing. Do those things that you enjoy, within reason. You can't go out skydiving today perhaps, but I think you get my meaning. And it's important to focus on those little things that bring you joy. So for me, it might sound crazy to some of you, but putting on this tank top this morning, it's like, oh, I'm so filled with joy. And I have made it a practice to find the joy in the small things, the everyday things, and I guess that's why I can remain relatively anxiety free. So again, I challenge you to find the joy in the everyday things. What positive, what joyful thing can you find in this uncertain time? Is it a t-shirt? Is it the fact that you don't have to wear makeup or do your hair? Is it the fact that you can indulge some of your hobbies that you've not had time for? Whatever it is, get into it. Every day is precious. Every day is a special occasion, so do those things that you're really enjoying. Make the most of this time. We don't know how long it's going to last. It may be a week, it may be 2, it may be several months. We don't know. That's really out of our hands to a degree, so indulge yourself. Connect with the people that you can. If you have loved ones in your home, spend time reconnecting with them. Reconnect with those parts of yourself that perhaps you haven't had a conversation with for a long time. Pull out the things that give you joy and immerse yourself in those. But most of all, be patient, be compassionate, be loving with yourselves, with your loved ones, with the world at large. That's what we all need more of now, that love, that compassion. that friendship, while most of the friendship may be conducted via electronic means and social media, do it. Reach out, touch base, reconnect. Stay safe, everybody. Sending you loads and loads of love. Keep an eye out. Like I said, I will be posting a video today or tomorrow with a couple of little tools, or one tool perhaps, that will help you navigate these uncertain times. But as I said, sending you big hugs, bigger kisses, and enormous love. Bye for now.